What if everything you're worrying about right now doesn't actually matter? What if the weight of your anxiety could be lifted with just a shift in how you see the world? This isn't some fantasy. It's the foundation of Stoic philosophy, a mindset that has been helping people free themselves from the chaos of overthinking for centuries. Worry can feel like an endless cycle, trapping you in thoughts about the past or future. But the reality is that worry doesn't change anything. More importantly, it steals your time and energy. This is where Stoicism offers a powerful solution. Philosophers like Marcus Aurelius Epictetus and Seneca understood that while we cannot control everything that happens around us, we can always control how we respond. If you're tired of wasting energy on unnecessary fears and want to live with greater clarity and peace of mind, the following Stoic principles will be transformative. Control what you can, let go of what you can't. One of the most powerful lessons in Stoicism is learning to focus only on what is within your control. It's easy to get consumed by thoughts about how others will react, what the future holds, or external events that are completely beyond your influence. However, worrying about these things accomplishes nothing. What truly matters is how you choose to respond to the situations life presents to you. For example, if you're stressed about an important meeting, you can't control the outcome or how others perceive you, but you can control how well you prepare, the attitude you bring, and the way you present yourself. Instead of fixating on uncertainty, direct your energy toward taking action in areas where you have influence. When you shift your mindset in this way, worry loses its power over you. Facing the worst-case scenario. One of the most effective Stoic techniques for reducing worry is negative visualization, which involves imagining the worst possible outcome. At first, this may seem counterintuitive. Why would you deliberately focus on a negative scenario? However, by confronting your fears directly, you begin to see that most of the things you worry about are not as catastrophic as they seem. Take, for instance, a fear of public speaking. You might imagine forgetting your words, embarrassing yourself, or disappointing your audience. But then, you realize that even if that happened, life would go on. By mentally preparing for challenges in advance, you not only reduce anxiety, but also become more resilient when facing real difficulties. And more often than not, reality turns out far better than your worst fears. Focus on the present moment. Worry thrives when your mind is stuck in the past or projecting into the future. We obsess over mistakes we've made or stress about things that haven't even happened yet. But the Stoics emphasize that the only time that truly matters is now. When you shift your focus to the present, you cut through the noise of worry and gain clarity. Think about a time you were anxious about an upcoming event, a test, a speech, or an important decision. Did worrying about it change the outcome? Most likely not. Instead, by focusing on what you can do in the present moment, you gain a sense of control. When you train yourself to stay grounded in the now, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and start living with greater peace of mind. Everything is temporary. The power of impermanence. A fundamental Stoic insight is that everything is impermanent. No matter how difficult a situation may feel, it will not last forever. Understanding this helps put things into perspective, making challenges feel less overwhelming. Whether it's stress at work, a personal struggle, or a moment of uncertainty, remember that this phase of life is temporary. Just as difficulties pass, so do moments of joy. So it's essential to avoid attachment to any one state. When you accept the ever-changing nature of life, you worry less about how long a problem will last and focus more on what actions you can take right now to move forward. A self-reflection. The power of journaling. Journaling is a core Stoic practice that provides a structured way to process worries and bring clarity to your thoughts. When you write down your fears, you gain the ability to examine them objectively and determine whether they are truly worth your attention. Much of our anxiety is rooted in irrational assumptions or imagined scenarios that never come true. By putting your worries on paper, you can step back and ask, is this within my control? Is this as bad as I'm making it out to be? More often than not, you'll realize that many of your fears are exaggerated, and simply seeing them written down diminishes their power over you. To start, set aside 5 minutes at the end of each day to jot down what's been on your mind. This small habit can lead to greater self-awareness, emotional balance, and a clearer perspective on what truly matters. Embrace discomfort as a teacher. The Stoics didn't just accept discomfort, they actively sought it out, understanding that challenges strengthen the mind and build resilience. When you make peace with discomfort, you stop seeing difficulties as threats and instead view them as opportunities for growth. Consider a time when you stepped outside your comfort zone, perhaps starting a new job, moving to a different city, or having a difficult conversation. Initially, the discomfort felt overwhelming, but as you adapted, you became stronger and more capable. The more you expose yourself to challenging situations, the less control fear is over you. When you embrace discomfort as a natural part of life, you worry less about the unknown and trust yourself to handle whatever comes your way. Take control, stay calm, and keep growing. If you're ready to stop letting worry dictate your life, start applying these Stoic principles today. Fear and anxiety are habits we've been conditioned to accept, but with the right mindset, you can break free from their grip. By focusing on what you can control, practicing negative visualization, staying present, embracing impermanence, journaling, and seeking discomfort as a teacher, you'll develop mental clarity, resilience, and inner peace. Begin your journey toward a worry-free life now. Apply these lessons, embrace the wisdom of Stoicism, and experience the freedom that comes with a calmer, more focused mind.